Coming up.
Oh no.
Stam steals my sail.
Hold up, Lockdown. I have a better deal for you than Foxy will ever be able to offer.
Mr. Beardsdown steals my sail.
I've got lots of diamonds.
Beardy. And I kidnapped several parents. I'm going to be an orphan, baby. Your parents are going. Let's create. Today I've got one of the hardest challenges I've ever faced in Minecraft ahead of me. And to make things worse, I hardly have any time to complete it. In just 4 hours, I've got to complete more things than it would normally take me to do in a whole week. And that includes setting up a villager trading hall, getting all of my tools and armor fully upgraded and enchanted, finding a dry ghast in the nether, gathering a bunch of ender pearls, finding the end portal and hatching a happy ghast in the end without affecting the ender dragon. And then, after that, I've got to fly the happy ghast thousands of blocks across the end to find Elytra, get all of my loot safely home without killing the ender dragon, and build an infinite lava pool and power station. All so I can craft a jetpack and build a map wall. But can I do it? How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? So with 4 hours on the clock, my first challenge was to get fully upgraded. And that meant crafting a complete set of diamond tools and armor, followed by spending some time in Silent Whisperer's mob farm, grabbing levels and adding on some base enchantments. And that's probably the worst pair of boots I've ever seen. But those base enchantments would only get me so far. To fully upgrade my gear, I needed villagers. So I set off on foot on a 1,000-block journey to find them. But whether this village will have any villagers in it or not is, well, yet to be determined. Yes, the blast furnace is gone. Did they leave anyone? Anyone at all? Oh, they did. We have a cleric. Now, if I pick you up, instead of me carrying them, they go in my pocket, look. But one villager wasn't going to be enough. I needed to travel further and farther and find even more villagers. But along the way, I found something else. Do you want to be my friend? I've got lots of bones, mate. There we go. 1 friend, 2 dogs. Lovely job. We got 3 dogs. Finally, a second village I have come across. Hopefully, yes, this one has villagers in it. So let's have you. Thank you very much. And I'll have you. Thank you very much. Well, I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. And I've got 7. But 7 wasn't enough. I needed more. But as I headed over to the next village, I found something else. This is going to be my transportation for the way. Where did you go? Which one were you? This one. I want to be. There we go, friends. Now ride like the wind, horsey. And he did, all the way to the next village. At which point I realised I couldn't pick up baby villagers. Oh, babies you can't get. Okay, you can stay in bed. So I went for their parents instead. You're going to be an orphan, baby. Your parents are going. I see you, secret little village house. I bet there are parents in there that I can steal. There are 2 parents in here. I'll have you both. Aha! And so finally, with my pockets bursting with parents and only 3 hours left on the clock, it was time to head home. Just got to try and get this horse up that mountain. Once I was safely back home, I set my villagers up into their easy villager mod boxes. And breaking 3. Perfect. But by the time I'd cycled through all of their trades to get the ones that I needed, generated all of the emeralds to buy the books I needed to upgrade and enchant my equipment, I was almost out of time. Well, easy villagers doesn't exactly mean fast villagers. I have less than 1 hour before I meet Mr. Beardsdown and Stam to go to the end. And there's still a whole bunch of things I need to do. I need to actually find the end, for which I'm going to need ender pearls from these guys. I also need to go to the nether to get my happy ghast so that we can actually fly through the end. And the other thing I need is paper and gunpowder. So I've still got so much to do. But good news, all of my enchanting and armor stuff is done. As a result, I've got very nice helmet, chestplate, trousers and boots, and I've also got some very nice tools and an incredibly nice sword. So I spent the next few minutes generating as many emeralds as I could, feeding my cleric some gold, all just so I could buy a whole bunch of ender pearls. Craft some sticks, buy my sticks, sell me ender pearls. That should just about do us for now. Now it's time to go to the nether to find a dry ghast. Oh my goodness, that's going to be impossible. Nearly everyone's already got a ghast. This is going to be a nightmare. To find the dry ghast, I'm going to need things like this. The skeleton areas in the soul sand valley, which is in that direction. I can see soul sand in the walls, and I can see bones. But I can't see dry ghasts. Fire. And here we go. Hello, skeleton. Ow, my shield's working well for me. Haha, then it did. Ow. Then it didn't. Right, any dry ghast round here? Oh, great, and there's the ghast. Brilliant. Thank you. Hey, you're setting my tunnel on fire, mate. Right, I'll just run. I think that's the best way of doing this on this very slow soul sand. Oh, there's one over there. I've literally found one. Oh my goodness me, that didn't take long at all. Let me through. I need to get to my new friend. I've got it. All I've got to do is get home safely. How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? Why do you say that? It's my catchphrase, mate. It's stupid because you're just jinxing yourself. There's no such thing as jinx, mate. Stop it. Ow. Now, look, stop it. Come on, many fire. Quick, run. More fire. This is the most fiery I've been all morning. Oh, there's another dry gas. I'll take two. I got spares. Ow. Stop it. Getting shot in the bum with skeletons. I'm going to gas. Oh, jeez. No, leave me alone. I just wanted a friend. The little ghasty friend. Quick, go. No, stop it. Run. I think I'm in the clear. While I might have made it out of the nether alive, I wasn't out of the woods yet. Because next, I had to find the end portal. Okay, I have 45 minutes left before I meet Mr. Beardsdown and Stam. In that time, I need to find the end and open the end portal. I need to grow my ghast up in the end so it's ready to ride across the end void. And I need to get myself all the way back here again so I can meet Stam and Mr. Beardsdown and then get back to the end. And in order to do that quickly, I'm going to use another happy ghast. Now, this is going to take 20 minutes, but that should be 20 minutes well spent. At this point, I thought I was almost done preparing until I suddenly remembered that I needed paper and gunpowder to make rockets so that once I got my elytra, I could actually use them. That means I'm going to have to sit here and strip a whole bunch of logs, and that's going to create tree bark, which allows me to make paper. In terms of gunpowder, I have 66 pieces, and in order to get more of that, I'm going to need more zinc. And in order to get zinc, I'd need to take my tunnel bore for a spin, but not before I relocate my happy ghast. Grow there, don't disappear, and don't accidentally go in my crushing wheels. And after running my tunnel bore up and down the mines for around about 15 minutes, I got a whopping 20. And combining that with the gunpowder I already had allowed me to make 3 stacks of rockets. So now all of my prep work was done. It was just a case of waiting for my baby ghast to grow up. And here it is, my ghast baby has been born. Right, so let's just pop you down here. And then just feed you an absolute ton of snowballs. And there we go. We now have our first ghast, which is flown away. Come here. I need you to... No, that was... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw that at you. No. Oh, jeez. Eventually, however, I managed to get my lead wrapped round the ghast, drag him over towards me, and then I could get the harness on. I've got a ghast. Now I need my eyes of ender, and we need to figure out where the end portal is, and I'm going to assume that way. Oh, it is. Can I catch them while I'm riding the ghast, though? I can. Excellent. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. And according to the Ender Pearls, this is the spot. I've found it. I've just got to find the end portal room. Oh, and here it is. Well, that was easy. And so with just a few minutes remaining on the clock, I still had a bunch to do. I needed to move the silverfish spawner to stop it causing problems, light the end portal, hatch my other dry ghast into a baby, mine a bunch of obsidian to make ender chests, take the baby ghast through into the end, grow the baby ghast into a full-size ghast, put a harness on it, throw all of my stuff into an ender chest, and kill myself in the void. And then fly my other dry ghast all the way back to meet Mr. Beardsdown and Stam, which I did, and I was only a few minutes late. Miss Beardsdown!
Oh, hello, Foxy.
Everything is in place. I have had an incredible morning doing all of the things I needed to do. All we've got to do is get to the end and get on my ghast.
Ghast in the end. I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. I have food. I have 24 rockets, and I have a shield. I could maybe do with a bucket of water, but, you know, that's...
There you go, bud.
That's not a priority.
A bucket of water.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I'm definitely ready now, 100%.
Woo. Where's that Stam fella?
I don't know. He said he was going to meet us here.
Guys?
I think I just heard him.
Oh,
hi.
Hey, Stam.
Geez. Oh, he's behind us.
Don't be mad,
Yeah.
Right.
but I accidentally told someone
Oh, my
Tell
goodness.
someone what?
that we were going to the end.
Unbelievable.
Who did you tell?
I told Asu. Oh,
Hey, Azu. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine.
He'll
That's fine.
keep the secret, though, but he has to come with us to do that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can fit 4 on a ghast, right?
Yeah. I think, well, I don't
That's
know.
how they work.
This couldn't be my first time on this. I literally was my first time riding a ghast earlier, and I didn't fall off. So that's good. So now that all 4 of us were ready for our 2-person mission, we set off on my ghast to the end portal.
Oh, I'm banging my head. This is the worst.
Yeah, well,
I've got a
I was
headache.
rushing. I ran out of time. And here we are. This is where I made my ghast a real ghast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this is the end portal. So there's an ender chest here. There's a bed if you want to set your spawn.
I don't think I will, because I'd rather spawn back at spawn.
Yeah.
Well, okay. But if you die and lose your stuff, it's not on me, Stam.
Well, if I... yeah, right. We could get our stuff back because we have the graves. Okay, I'm setting my spawn.
Good argument,
Wait, actually,
Foxy.
we need to... Wait. Do we have an ender chest with us in there? Because we can't get back.
I've got one,
stuff.
And I've got 16 obsidian and some more eyes of ender, so I could make more. Let's do this. Right, careful, careful.
So, Foxy, do you want to get on the gas first?
Well, I'd like to, but he's causing a few problems. Let me just unlead him. His lead's probably just fallen in the void now.
Oh.
There he is.
Now.
Here he comes.
Okay.
Come on. Right, okay, I'm on. Stam, you need to get off because I'm driving. This is terrifying.
It is. I mean, I'm looking back and we're going slightly up, so we're all good.
It's exciting, isn't it?
This is absolutely thrilling.
It's more like scary.
We'll just take a nice casual flight to a city. We can fly straight up to the boats.
Exactly.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful, Foxy. Oh, no.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, that's just dead.
My happy Ghast died. Fortunately, however, at this point, I'd already got my first elytra. I have fully enchanted elytra, so I was able to shoot off to some more end islands, grab even more, while Mr. Beardsdown and Stam scrabbled about at this one, getting as many shulker shells as they could. And eventually, after amassing a whole bunch of them, we met up, I gave Mr. Beardsdown his elytra, flew back, threw all of my stuff in an ender chest, and headed back to the overworld the only way we could. And after carrying Mr. Beardsdown all the way back to the spawn area, I was very surprised to find that not just Stam, but Beardy as well, both stabbed me in the back.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm being
Oh,
squished.
everyone's here.
I'm being squished.
Oh, I'm being squished.
This isn't very kind of you, Foxy.
I don't know how these things work.
Ouch.
Am I squishing you, right?
Yeah, you
are.
literally push us down, but we go into crawl
I
mode.
apologise. That must be terrible for you.
I'm quite
Hey,
like
Azu.
You
it.
seem quite insistent on doing it more and more.
Lockdown, you want a jetpack, right?
I do want one. Maybe there's a deal to be had somewhere.
Hold up.
You said
hold
a stack of diamonds.
Hold up, Lockdown. I have a better deal for you than Foxy will ever be able to offer.
Look, I'm prepared to be swayed.
You don't even have to craft it.
Oh, it's already crafted?
It's already crafted.
I'm going to make you a jetpack. That's way better than a pair of wings.
Sam's
I
just
have a
offered him a
jetpack.
jetpack.
I've got two, actually.
You already made them?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, you got two?
Yeah.
Wait, I'll buy two.
Unbelievable.
We've only
Come with fuel?
just got back. Unbelievable. I've got some illicit goods.
So you don't have
Hey,
any fuel to sell with
Beardy,
it.
stop doing
Where
deals.
did you get that from?
I've got some... Wait, shut up, Foxy.
Beardy.
I've got some... Do you want
This
a
was
elytra?
my end mission and I'm not making any of the profits.
Is this a joke or is it real?
No, it's a real elytra, yeah. I was...
Okay, wait. I've got diamonds. I've got lots of diamonds.
Beardy, unbelievable.
I will buy from you,
You,
Foxy.
Froggy. Oh, my
Froggy.
goodness. Unbelievable. You fired. You are.
It's right, Foxy. You can get everyone else.
No, that's it now. I'm keeping mine. So with the dodgy deals done and us all safe back home, it was time to start actually getting on with my plans for the video. But then Mr. Beardsdown popped back for yet another visit.
There you go. There's your lead back from your Ghast.
Oh, that's what I get. I think, Mr. Beardsdown, you might owe me a few diamonds, let's be honest.
Oh, okay, fine. You can have some ender pearls,
Thanks.
some deep state diamond ore,
Oh, amazing.
and a saddle.
Keep going.
A Smite 5 diamond knife to symbolise our friendship.
Smite
How I've
5
just knifed
diamond.
you in the back. No.
You
That's
shouldn't have given me that, Miss Beardsdown.
That's not fair.
Right, I'll get our joint lava thing set up then, shall I? It's going to cost you 16 diamonds though, Beardy.
Oh, that seems fair.
Yeah, I thought it might.
Considering the circumstances, Foxy, that does seem fair.
Okay.
You look very menacing with that knife. That's mildly terrifying. Leave me alone.
Well, that mission may be over, but my day certainly isn't. I've still got a whole bunch to do. And I'm going to start with infinite lava, which I've agreed to share with Beardy. Well, looking at the haul from the end, that was very successful. We've got 6 elytra, we've got 23 shulker shells, a handful of diamonds, and a whole bunch of junk. So overall, I'd say that was very successful. Before I jump straight into the infinite lava hack that I'm going to be demonstrating, I want to make my first jetpack. I'm going to need brass, cogs, encased fans, fluid tanks, and a blaze burner. And looking at that, the recipe looks relatively easy. At the top, it's cog, with brass in the middle, followed by encased fans at each end with tanks there and the elytra in the middle. Then it's just 2 more bits of brass and a blaze burner, and if I press the button, that should turn into a jetpack. And if I put that on, there we go, that jetpack is on, but it's pretty useless because this needs fuel and water. But I need to make tanks in order to do that. Now I can turn normal tanks into these small filling tanks, but I want the big ones, so let's just craft a whole bunch of those. Then I just need to come to my infinite water source and just sit here and just click these for a long time. And now that those are all done, I need to make the other type of tank, which is a little bit more tricky because it requires sturdy sheet. And sturdy sheet is obsidian powder, which is then squirted with lava and then pressed. So I'm going to need a bunch of lava. So, an infinite lava source. How are we going to manage that? Well, first of all, we need somewhere to put that infinite lava source, which means I'm going to need to dig a rather large hole in this area of my basement. This area of my basement, however, still needs digging out, so I'm going to have to do that first, and then I can fill it with lava. Now that the inside of the base is semi-decorated, I'm actually here at spawn stealing a little bit of the infinite lava source here and putting it into my temporary little lava tank. Now, to make my own infinite lava source, of course you need 10,000 blocks of lava, and this little tank only holds 288, which is nowhere near enough, but I'm kind of hoping the cheaty way of doing this still works. Next, what I need to do inside my basement is to dig a massive hole, and in order to do that I'm going to need a lot of drills, and I'm also going to need to move a bunch of these water wheels, but let's get the drills sorted first, because I'm probably going to need the power in order to make them. Okay, I've managed to craft up 100 drills. I'm going to need some glue. I'm going to need some chests. And I'm also going to need a rope pulley, which should be pretty easy to make. I'm just going to need some andesite casing, a bit of wool, and an iron sheet. Lovely. We've got one. Then moving the water wheels back, I've created this 10 by 10 hole, which I'm now going to fill with 100 drills. And there we go, 100 drills. Right, now we need to stick a few chests on top of these drills to carry all of the items that these things are going to be getting. I need to glue the entire thing together, and then I need to stick on a rope pulley, which we then need to power. And that's going to be tricky because my water wheels are not going to be going particularly quickly, so I actually want to route power from somewhere where it's a bit faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a block there, put the rope pulley on top of that there, grab myself a whole bunch of shafts and gearboxes, and then do a whole bunch of spaghetti wiring in order to get fast power to this thing. And the final thing I need is a gear shift so I can change the direction. So now with these things both powered, I can plug that into there. It's not going to do anything, but when I release this, that's going to go down and it's going to start drilling through the world. And I just need to let that go down at least 100 blocks. And there we go. It's now gone down past where I am in the world. That means I can turn it off, flip the gear switch and turn it back on again. And that's going to come whizzing back to the top with all of that tasty XP on there. And it should be at least 100 levels deep. And these chests should have plenty of shinies in them for me. Ooh, look at all of these shinies. I got, not very much at all. Well, that's fine. Now that this is back, I can turn all of this stuff off, smash the glue to bits that was holding it all together, get rid of the chests, and now I very carefully need to destroy all of these drills. Next, I need to craft up over 100 easily mineable blocks, so I'm going to be using industrial iron. And for this cheaty method, all I need to do is just fill in the second layer of this, and the lava that I'm going to be pouring in here is going to sit on top of this. Next, I just need to pop my big old tank of lava outside, turn that into real blocks by putting that down, and then with a few pipes coming this way, then all I need is a pump facing that way, pipe there, and a hose pulley there. Now, with a hand crank on the front of that, I can wind that down to that level there, stick a cog above that pump, and then I just need to get that connected to this power that we brought through, just like that. And now that's going to start pumping that lava from that tank into here. Okay, the lava has finished filling in, so let's just turn this pump off so it doesn't push any more in. Now underneath here, all I need to do is get rid of all of these industrial iron blocks and let the lava start flowing, ideally without setting me on fire. Now I just need to wait for all of that lava to flow down all the way to the bottom of that hole that we've dug, And then we'll have an infinite lava source from just 100 buckets of lava instead of 10,000. Assuming this system still works, of course. Okay, the lava's gone all the way to the bottom of the world. I'm now winding the hose pulley down to meet it at the bottom so that it reaches all the way down to the bottom. And then all I've got to do is test if it's actually going to be an infinite lava source. Now, that's not going to tell me until I apply power to it. So let's stick a gearbox on the end of that shaft. Stick that on there. Now that's spinning. This should now say, yes, bottomless supply. The cheaty hack still works. We've now got free infinite lava, which means I can get rid of all of these water wheels and make steam power. But that's not what I wanted the infinite lava for. Well, of course, I did want it for that, but that's not the only reason. Of course, I need to use it to make the fuel tanks for my jetpack and fill them up. But I think I want a power station. So we now have a steam power station providing us nearly 150,000 SU, and I've also tidied up this area over here, making it all nice and fit. I missed 2 blocks. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I've squished my iron farm down into this tiny little thing here, and it's all working rather well. I've even put in a reserve lava tank for no particular reason, and a lava tank that's just for Mr. Beardsdown. This lava tank here has pipes and pumps that go all the way down over to Mr. Beardstone's base, where apparently there's been some form of leak. Don't know how that's happened. But as you can see, there's a sign on there saying infinite lava from Foxy, you owe me 16 diamonds. So hopefully I'll get that soon. In the meantime, it's time to use some of my free power and all of that lava in order to make that jetpack fuel, for which I need the sturdy sheet, and to get that I need to spout lava onto obsidian powder and press it a couple of times. Now thankfully for me, I've got a handful of obsidian from earlier on when I was going to make those ender chests, so if I put that through these crushing wheels, I'm going to get myself a bunch of powdered obsidian. But I need a lot, because I want a lot of tanks. And each tank requires 4 sturdy sheet, and to get those to the big variants you actually need 12 sturdy sheets per tank. So yeah, I need a lot of powdered obsidian, but fortunately every time I run my obsidian through here, you get the number of powder that you put in the obsidian blocks, but you also get a bunch of obsidian black. To make a spout, I just need some copper casing and some dried kelp, and for the presses I just need some cogwheels, some industrial iron and some iron blocks. Next, all I need to do is set up a little processing line, and that needs the spout above the belt, followed by a couple of presses. We'll have an input barrel and an output barrel, and they just want some andesite chutes on those. Of course, this is all going to need power, so we're going to need to smash through the wall, and I can connect the presses with a little bit of chain drive, and I believe my power is just in the floor here, so I can just throw a little bit of chain drive into there, bring that up a couple of blocks, and then I can connect that to that. That's the presses powered. In order to power the belts, I can literally just bring that across to there as well, but I'd like it to go the other way, so let's use a gearbox. And then we just need to get lava into that spout. And as much as I could take the lava out of this tank, we've actually got lava being pumped underneath the power station here. So if I dig down underneath this a couple of blocks, I'll be able to connect the lava to the pipes that are underneath there, and then just bring that along here underneath our power line, and then just bring that pipe up here behind there and plug it into there. And I'm hoping the distance will go far enough to just push it straight to that spout without me needing to put any pumps on. So let's find out. If I plug that in there, yes, the lava is going along here, and yes, our spout is now full. So if I throw the powdered obsidian into there, that's going to start getting stamped into the sturdy sheet. And now I can craft this into the tanks. So there's 1 big one, 2 big ones, and 6 big lava tanks. But of course now these lava tanks need filling, and unfortunately we can't do that with a spout. You'd think I'd be able to put that in there and then it would just get spouted the lava in it. It doesn't work like that. I now need to actually click on lava sources with that. And there's a couple of things I can do to make my life a whole bunch easier. And those things are to make an obsidian farm and a couple of infinite lava pools that I can then come to with my jetpack fuel, and then just click it and click it and click it until it's full. And all I've done around the back here is very similar to what we had going on with our spout. We've got the power going into the back of a drill, which is mining the obsidian, and then we've just got a few pipes coming down to push the lava in to make the obsidian, and also to provide the lava at our lava pools. So if I want another lava pool, I just need to put another pipe there. If I put that on that, that's not going to change orientation. And then coming around this way, I can throw another one there, stick that on there, join those together. And now I have 4 lava pools that I can grab my lava from, which is slightly faster than just having 1 or 2. And the way the obsidian farm works is that lava is pumped in there, it goes against this leaf block here that's waterlogged, and it turns into obsidian, and the drill mines it. Very simple. And there we go, my lava tanks are fueled. That means I can pop on my jetpack. And that means now I can fly. And here we go, now I can fly. I can take off to the sky and hover around doing all of the fun things with a jetpack. So in order to make my map wall inside of my amazing radar outpost building, the next thing I'm gonna need is a bunch of maps. And I quite like a way to get from in here to down in my new basement, but I'll worry about that later. Unfortunately for me, maps is just compasses and paper. So I'm back making the tree bark again. And there we go, I've now got 16 empty maps, which will hopefully be enough for a 4x4 map wall, as long as I don't make any mistakes generating these maps. So I guess I might as well make my first one right inside of this building here and see what it looks like. Oh, and there we go. Oh, it's right in the bottom corner, okay. So if I put that in my offhand and then just fly off in this direction, there we go, I can uncover the map there. And then if I hand over in this direction here, I can make my next map there. There we go, lovely job. Then we'll go over here and make another one over here like this. We've gone off the map there, wonderful. And I guess we need to go right up into the top corner up there to get that uncovered, lovely. Now we can go back down in this direction here and take another one just there. And now I've got all confused as to what I've made and where I've made it. I think I should probably go down this way a bit to make another one over here, and then come this way a bit. Yeah, because I haven't really designated an area in here to do this. I was actually planning on doing it on a big table on the floor. For now, I'm just going to hopefully stick them on the wall like this, and then we can rearrange them as we need them. So let's throw that one in there. I wanted this one in there. That one there. That one there. That one there. And it seems I haven't done a very good job of uncovering these ones, so let's just fly out this way a bit to get that on there. And that doesn't go far enough for Chosen's base, sadly. Oh, there we go, we're uncovering this map now. And there we go, after a little while I now have a map of spawn. However, it doesn't actually reach that far in that direction. And over there we've got Stam's base just down there, and we've got Imagineer Dave all the way over there as well. So it does look like I'm going to need another row across the top in order to finish it off, but I think we just about get away with going that way. But yeah, I think I'm going to need to do another couple of rows, which means I'm going to need another 9 maps. Now back to the paper press. There we go, that's more like it. Now we've got absolutely everyone on. We've got Stam, we've got Imagineer Dave, and we've even got a few buildings all the way around here. That's a big map wall. Now what I need to do is put it on this table. And with these last 2 maps, there we go. We now have a big map table. But of course, there's more things we can do with maps, like adding banners to mark locations. And what I'd really like to do is mark the locations of everybody's starter base on here so people can come and have a look at it and see where everyone is. Like Chosen's is down here. We've got Mr. Beardsdown here. We've got my base here. We've got Froggy and Blockdown over here. Over here, we've got Stam. We've got Imagineer Dave. And then we've got all the stuff going on the starter area here. For now, though, I think I'm just going to add my base banner onto the map. And to do that, I'm going to need to take the square that's got my base in it. Potentially. How do why won't it come back off? Oh jeez. No, I want that. I want that one. This one. It's so hard to see what's what. I guess the bit that I'm most interested in is in this one. No, this one. Yeah. That'll do. And of course, in order to make banners, I'm going to need to dye some wool because I want my banner to be orange. So first of all, I haven't plugged it back in yet. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay. You for a minute are going to temporarily come over here and I'm going to jump up on top of you and throw in some flowers. They're going to all get milled on the inside, give me lots of orange dye, and now I can come over here and I could do one at a time. I only need 6, and now I can craft myself an orange banner. And then if I hop over to my anvil, now I'm going to name that Foxy. Now I need to stick it somewhere where it's not going to actually get in the way of anything. And the way I'm going to do that is just to bury it underground a couple of blocks. So I'm going to put it down there. Then I'm going to click it with the map, which you can see has put my little Foxy icon on it. I can cover the whole back up. And now when I put this map back on my map table, it should remember that. And there we go. We've got Foxy's base written on there. Amazing. Now I just have to figure out where everyone else's are and do that. But unfortunately, that's going to have to wait till next time because I'm all out of time.